If you guys don't know what Neurolink is, Elon Musk, he's developing this technology where like it implants into your brain and like it's gonna be like computers. It's meant so far to help people with like seizures and neurological diseases to like stimulate the brain more. But so far, like they've done some crazy stuff. They did it with a pig where they inserted in a pig's brain and it was able to monitor like the pig smelling. And then they did another one where it was inserted into a monkey's brain. And why is that monkey funny?
Monkey go boom boom boom.
They implanted it into the monkey's head and it was able to like play a video game. And then like with a controller. And then the Neuralink learned it after one game of playing, like how the brain worked. And then it did it again, like where the controller didn't work. And the Neuralink was controlling it the whole time. So like the brain was controlling what was happening on the screen in front of it.
It's so convoluted for no reason. Like we need I'm like kind of a Luddite. I want to go back in time. I'm going to, like if Neuralink, I'm just going to destroy everything and make sure that doesn't happen in my lifetime.
I think it's kind of cool. I mean, I'm kind of into like old retro stuff. I have a lot of disposable camera pictures. Like I love having like old like film. I don't really like looking at, or I do like taking photos and like seeing them on my phone, but it means something when you have it in your hand. But at the same time, like the future is like gonna be so cool. I mean, I think the next big thing in what I think is gonna be the next big thing is like insertable technology. So kind of like Neuralink or like having a screen like on your hand and like being able to like do stuff on your hand. I
don't know. I think of the giver now. And right now I'm reading a book called Brave New World. I mean, it's in class. It's not based off my choice. I'm not that smart. I'm not intellectual, but that book is super good. And it talks about like dystopian future and reading that and talking about future just like it makes me scared. I don't want to talk about it too much, but Neuralink is interesting. And I'm glad that, I mean, it's not like I would want to live in like the 1930s where like diseases were everywhere. I'm happy where I am now, but it's just scary. But
I wish that we can have all the medical advances with like going back in time with like no phones or anything.
Oh yeah.
I mean, having a phone is like so helpful. I mean, I cannot really imagine a life now like without phones. It literally makes life so easy and we're so reliant on it. Like what do you think would happen if like all technology shut down? Because I know that like if a big solar flare happens, they could just cut out like all the wireless and we can never really predict solar flares. Like, what would you do in that situation? You don't have social media, so like, what would you do? Like, if every like technology thing shut down?
Would it be temporary or would it be like forever?
Forever.
Oh, okay.
Or we'll say until like we could get it fixed. Oh, okay. But like all the satellites are gone. All the satellites are gone. Nothing works. There's no GPS anymore. No internet, no wireless, no technology, no video games. Just the internet stops working.
Oh god, I would know what I would do. I would walk, but like I like listening to music when I walk, so what would I do? I would just walk in, I don't know, walk in silence. But we would figure out. I would just read books, I guess. Read like Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Those books are good.
I think everyone would go crazy if the internet went out. Like, I think it would be mass hysteria.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
And imagine people, like, that have Bitcoin, that, like, own everything in Bitcoin. I think they would, like, kill themselves. Like, when people lose a lot of money, like, they just don't know what to do.
Exactly. Because I guess that's why money, because money is, like what you just said, like, it's their life, their livelihood. They depend everything on money. And that's why money is bad, but also good.
I mean, do you think a dystopian future is coming in our future?
That's a complicated question. I think we're already in a dystopian future. I think we're already in a dystopian society, and we're just not realizing because we're desensitized to like, because we lived here. But like Aldous Huxley, he predicted so many things that happened already. Like I'm just imagining like he died in 1963. I'm imagining if he like were to see us right now, he would look at it with such horror.
I mean, I'm like something I'm like really concerned about is like. Or two things. One, technology. Like, we're just so over obsessed with technology. I feel like we would go into a dystopia if the internet went out. Something like that were to happen, like, would cause a dystopia. But also just, like, global warming. Like, I think that's going to be, like, once it like gets bad and people realize, oh, this is like an actual thing that's happening, because like people are so fucking dumb and they think that global warming isn't happening.
Stupid. They're literally so dumb. Like I was, because I'm part of a beach buddies club, I'm part of a club that deals with like cleaning up the beach and trying to stop global warming. And they showed us a video of this guy named Bill O'Reilly. He's a Fox, or he was a Fox Republican, and he said that climate change isn't real. You think humans can change the environment? No, that's only God's power. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Oh my God.
It's already so bad, but like hearing people just say that it's not real, like kind of, it pisses me off, because like I live so close to the ocean and I'm seeing like all this plastic pollution in the ocean. Like it makes me so sad, like when the ocean's disgusting and like all the coral dying and everything. Like it's just so hard to see like something like that's really close to me just like dying. And soon in the future, if we don't like fix something, it's gonna get way worse, and we're gonna get fucked, and there's gonna be no change, no way to fix it.
Being a part of the club, like they show you a lot of videos about plastic and about like how like debilitating and like pernicious these things that are like just they're attacking us and doing so many harmful things to us. But at the end of the day, what I can say in confidence is that people are trying, and that you are capable, right? Whoever is here, you're capable of doing a change. You can pick up a water bottle, not a plastic water bottle. That would be the bad thing to do. A hydro flask, that would be good, because that stops single bottle use, and that's going to be helpful for the environment. And what Blake was saying, global warming is real, and seeing it like completely destroy our beach is completely like just disheartening. But it's terrible, and it's everything, all negative things, but we can do something to change it.
We could just plant a bunch of trees.
Yeah. Mr. Beast.